Welcome to Get to Know Your County Commissioner, the program that speaks with elected officials about issues of importance to our community. I'm Jeanette Perez. Joining me today to discuss our county's parks is Miami-Dade District 8 Commissioner Daniella Levine Cava and her guest, Maria Nardi, Chief of Planning and Research for the Parks, Recreation, and Open Spaces Department. Welcome and thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeanette.
We're really fortunate to live in Miami where we can enjoy the outdoors just about every day of the year. Why are green spaces and parks so important to our communities?
Parks are the common place where people come together in a community. Parks are for everyone, children, older people, pets, people with pets, sports teams, high schools. Parks are really the common ground. And world-class cities have world-class parks. So it's really critical that we have the best possible park system and maximize those wonderful assets.
And Maria, can you share with us your vision for our world-class park system here in Miami-Dade?
Absolutely. So back in 2006, we ventured off to develop the vision for Miami-Dade County, really, and which reached out to the community and met with them and learned about what is it that they wanted, what is it that they needed. And from that, we learned that in order for us to become a world-class city, what we really needed to do is build a connected park system. Not just parks, but parks and public spaces and natural and cultural areas that are linked together through greenways, blueways, and streets, complete streets that are designed as linear parks. So this is a vision about bringing people together. It's about really creating a world-class community that it's economically vibrant, that's environmentally sustainable, and that offers people a lot of social sustainability that will help them thrive and continue to grow in this amazing place that we live.
And Commissioner, you recently hosted a large community meeting on parks and launched a Parks for People initiative. Tell us what the goal of that initiative is.
You know, I have heard from so many residents how much they value their parks, their green spaces, open spaces, and they have been quite concerned about certain challenges with the parks. We've cut back on the budget for maintenance, we've reduced our staffing in many of the parks, our programming in some of the parks, and people really want to get back to where those parks are providing that vibrant, dynamic community place. Just as an example, we hosted a meeting at Live Like Bella Park in Leisure City, which is a jewel in our system. It has a lake, there are ducks, you can kayak, basketball, open space for soccer, you name it. It is very, very well frequented, but the bathrooms are not open on the weekends. There's no water fountain. Fortunately, that's on its way. So we've been hearing from residents that they really want to see investments in parks, and so citizens helped decide that we should focus on parks. We hope in the short term to be able to increase funding for the parks significantly by about 10%, and then in the long term to have a dedicated source of revenue that will help us to maintain our parks.
And Commissioner, what can residents do to become more involved in the Parks for People initiative?
Well, there is a petition that one of our District 8 residents launched, and it can be located at Parks for People 2015 Facebook page, so you can like the page and you can go there to get the petition and pass on the word to others so that they'll know about the initiative and get involved. Talk to your elected officials, come down to the budget hearings and talk about how we can build our park system.
And Maria, Miami-Dade has over 260 parks. What are you doing to engage the municipalities within the county to implement the master plan?
So we have an extensive park system. You're absolutely right about that. We have incredible heritage parks within our system, 7 of them: Crandon Park, Matheson Hammock, Deering Estate, Hallover, Grenolds, Homestead Bayfront Park, Fruit and Spice Park. I mean, these are amazing parks in the system, and we stretch over a large area. So it's a great question, because what we did as part of the Parks Master Plan is develop a coalition that brings together city, county, state, and federal park agencies, work together to implement the vision through a charter. Our way of bringing everyone together to implement one vision of connectivity and livability for all of Miami-Dade County.
And before we let you go, Commissioner, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, the beauty and the diversity of our parks is quite astounding. So in addition to more traditional parks, with the basketball and other places to play games and the beaches, we have environmentally endangered lands that are maintained by our park system, the EELD program, and we have open spaces that are so critical to our sense of peace and tranquility, and especially, I must say, in District 8. So I want to invite everybody down to District 8 to really appreciate the beauty of our parks and to support our park system. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Commissioner, and thank you, Maria.
Thank you.
That's all the time we have for today. And that's it for this edition of Get to Know Your County Commissioner. To obtain more information on this topic, please call 311 or visit miamidade.gov. I'm Jeanette Perez. Thanks for watching.